All right, we are now joined by Eli Brooks. Use the raise hand function to indicate you would like to ask a question. When you are called on for your question, please state your name and your affiliation. Our first question comes from Steve Kornacki. Steve, please unmute.
Okay, sorry, Eli. It's tough in locker rooms after games like this. Everybody wanted to win so badly, and everybody almost seemed like they had a shot at the end. How did you guys go about consoling each other, boosting each other after maybe something you said to somebody or that somebody said out loud?
I think at this point it was just more individual moments. Coach addressed the team, but people went up to people individually and talked to them. But yeah, that was about it.
Our next question comes from Andrew Kahn.
Hey, Eli, if you could kind of walk us through the plan and then the execution of the final, I guess it would have been like 4 shots from, Franz's missed 3 and your put back to Mike's kind of end-to-end shot and then the final one, if you could recall.
Yeah, we ran plays for them to get shots. They came up short. That's what, yeah.
Our next question comes from Zach Shaw.
Eli, you guys only scored 49 points. Was that did it feel off kind of in the huddles and out there on the court, or was that just kind of the way the ball bounces, so to speak?
Yeah, when you don't make shots, it makes things a little more difficult. Yeah.
All right, and our next question comes from Orion Sang.
Eli, I was curious as a senior what you personally have taken from this season.
I think just the adversity that we had. Everybody had in this season. Just how close this group was, and how locked in and mentally tough this team was all season. Because there's a lot of teams or a lot of opportunities that we could have took the easy way out and made excuses, and we didn't do that. We stepped up. And we played hard every single game.
All right, our next question comes from Andrew Kahn.
Hey, Eli, I'm wondering if it was, extra frustrating to lose, given that, you guys did not play your best. You had some really nice performances coming in, and then, you beat yourselves in some ways.
They played extremely hard. They earned that win. We're not going to take anything away from them. But they made everything challenging. Yeah.
And if you wouldn't mind a follow-up here, if you could speak to how difficult this season really was, navigating through COVID, and whether, all the protocols you had to deal with were I guess, worth it to you in the end.
Yeah, there's a lot of sacrifices to be made throughout this season, just to get through the season. It was worth it because we had a good group of guys, and we got to play a game we loved. But it was difficult.
Next question comes from Zach Shaw.
Eli, I know the loss is still fresh, but you and several seniors on your team do have the option to return for next year. Have you put any thought into that yet? And have any of your teammates talked about it with?
I think that's a conversation to be had in our exit meeting. I talked about it with my family and weighed different options, but I didn't come to a conclusion. I can only speak for myself.
All right, and that will be our final question.